Hey guys, just a quick video today. A new jersey arrived. It has been with me for a few weeks now, but I haven't had a good opportunity to open it. I'm going to do that in a minute. And then a quick word also on Super Rugby quarterfinals, which are this weekend. A little bit of news out about the Nations Championship or the World Rugby League or whatever names it seems to be going by, and a final word on Sky TV here in New Zealand. But I'll start with the New Jersey. I mentioned in my live streams on a couple of the Super Rugby games I was live streaming. So this is the jersey. You may have recognized it just then. It is, and somebody in the live stream from this country asked about it. It is a Georgia rugby jersey. It's made by Canterbury. It says something on the back, which I sure cannot read. But yeah, cool design. I've seen the away one advertised for a long time, but I'm happy to go with away jerseys often. But for some reason, with the Georgians, I really wanted to get their home jersey, and it finally came on sale. Whoa, why does it say Worcester Warriors official merchandise? That's random. It's a legit jersey, I promise. I bought it from a reputable store. But anyway, I will try this thing on shortly. Feels pretty nice. Worcester Warriors Georgia jersey, apparently. But yeah, there seems to be a lot of goodwill towards the Georgian rugby team, which is nice to see. Like, I remember a long time ago I did a poll on like which jersey I should buy next. I can't even remember which team won that one. I ended up getting whatever jersey won. But Georgia was really highly ranked. Like, it was like top 3 or top 4 or something for all the jerseys that people suggested I should buy. So finally got around to getting a Georgia jersey. I am always on the lookout for more rugby jerseys. I tend to get them shipped over from the shops in the UK, which seems to have the most availability and the best prices. I know some of you guys suggest I look on eBay at times, but a lot of those shops will not ship to New Zealand, or if they do, the shipping costs is like more than the jersey. So I try to avoid those ones where possible. So yeah, like the Russia one I got behind me, I got second hand here on Trade Me in New Zealand, which is just like eBay, but obviously all those guys ship to New Zealand because it's New Zealand based. All those other 3 were all sent to me. So and the Scotland one as well. So yeah, Georgia jersey, very happy about that. It is the home jersey. As I said, if you guys find any jerseys that you think, I'm still missing all the Pacific, well, apart from Fiji, like Samoa and Tonga, haven't got their jerseys. Namibia, I still need to get a Namibia jersey. Yeah, there's lots of countries I still need the jerseys for. I dropped my phone the other day. I got a new phone because my other one, the battery was stuffed, and I dropped it within like a week of buying it. I hadn't bought a case for it yet, and it smashed. So my jersey budget at the moment is looking a bit sparse, but if you find any good jerseys, do let me know. There are still plenty of teams that I need to add to the collection. I will have a look. Right, Super Rugby quarterfinals, just a quick word on that. I am heading down to Wellington to watch one of the quarterfinals. That's between the Hurricanes and the Bulls, which should be a pretty good game. My Blues cannot make the playoffs for love nor money. So what the hell, I'm going to go watch another team play in a quarterfinal. So that should be really interesting. It's been a while since the wife and I have taken a break. We took a one-day trip down to Hamilton a while back, which is pretty close to where I am in Auckland. Wellington's a wee bit further. So yeah, it's a kind of a double reason to go take a holiday. We're going to take 4 days this time, and yeah, go watch some rugby while I'm there. So it's kind of win-win. Win for her and win for me. We're taking the kids, which I shouldn't moan about the kids. If I'm ever negative about the kids, it's all tongue-in-cheek. I love my kids a lot. They're great. But yeah, we'll take the kids, take them for some places to play, watch some rugby. Hopefully the weather's fine. I still have this poncho, Leinster poncho, which Mark kindly sent me in case it does really rain. So I'm well prepared. Whatever happens, I'm still trying to decide what jersey I should wear to that game, because obviously I have a Hurricanes jersey, I have a Bulls jersey, but I'm very tempted, and I'm very much leaning towards just wearing a Blues jersey and taking a Blues flag for the hell of it. the seat I've got is like front, like it's close to the pitch, so I'm going to get wet if it rains because those seats are cheaper than the ones up the top undercover. But I'm just imagining the look on one of those guys' faces if they lock eyes with me waving a Blues flag in a Blues jersey. I think that would be pretty funny. But hey, you guys let me know what you think I should do. Should I wear a Hurricanes, Bulls, Blues jersey? What do you reckon? Anyway, so yeah, that's just a bit of update on that. That does mean for those, because I'll be leaving on Friday, for those quarterfinal previews and reviews, I'll be doing it from a hotel, so probably no white ball with me for those ones. Yeah, the Nations Championship, that keeps popping up into the news. The latest I read on that was they're going to have a vote, which is due, I think, by the end of this week. It needs to be all the Rugby Championship and the Six Nations countries need to decide what they're going to do with this Rugby Nations Championship, which is going to be some two-tier promotion relegation competition between World Cups. So whether that's going to go ahead or not. Still a lot of concerns about player welfare. Still a lot of concerns about how some nations may or may not be included or excluded. There's because a lot of the stuff I read, it's all about the finances. They're trying to make money off the thing, which you kind of can't blame them. But at the cost of what? So some of the nations who traditionally, pretty good rugby performers and definitely good at supplying a lot of the world's teams with rugby players, and I'm looking at the likes of Fiji, Samoa, and Tonga. Perhaps we'll get the short end of the stick in this kind of competition if they're leaning towards countries which are able to financially bolster rugby more. So, yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. It's still very much up in the air, but yeah, it just keeps popping up, and there's no firm details about it. Well, there are, but nothing has been rubber stamped as yet. And the last bit I wanted to just mention is Sky TV here in New Zealand. I don't know if you guys are all abroad. Sky TV has the rights to the rugby for the most part here in New Zealand, but they're a company that still requires you to purchase like a starter package. So you got to buy like their regular TV package, and then you add Sky Sports on top of that. So it's like $25 or $30, I think, for the starter package, and then you got to pay like another $25 or $30 for the sports package. So in the age of Netflix and all those other streaming services, a lot of people are really shifting away from that kind of traditional model of having to buy bundles and wanting to just buy the sports they're after. I recently read that Sky TV are cutting their rugby channel. So that's a third channel you used to have to pay for here. So if you wanted to get the likes of the Gallagher Premiership or the Pro 14, all that stuff, it was on the rugby channel. So you had to pay your starter package, you had to pay your sports package, and then on top of that, you had to pay like an extra $8 a month for the rugby channel. So I didn't have the rugby channel as of late. I did have it for a while, but it's just a bit of a rip. So yeah, I opted to look elsewhere for rugby stuff. I mean, they lost the Champions Cup anyway, so there was no real incentive for me to keep subscribing to that. So yeah, Sky New Zealand seems to be, I don't know. They do some good stuff. I mean, they got the 1014 on there, which is awesome, but I still feel like it's a bit of a dinosaur in terms of the services they provide. I am kind of curious to see you guys who are based in other countries like South Africa with SuperSport, Australia with Fox. How do your guys' services go? Are those companies doing well? Do they provide a good service, or are they still kind of lagging behind like Sky in New Zealand, which is different from UK Sky, two different entities? But are they lagging behind, or are they kind of up with the play? Because yeah, like New Zealand's got Spark, who's one of our telecom providers, kind of like Vodafone. They're really moving into the sports market, and like they've got the rights to the Rugby World Cup, which is all going to be online and streaming. So yeah, anyway, it's going to be an interesting one to watch. So yeah, Georgia jersey, pretty happy with that. Super Rugby quarterfinals going down for the weekend. That's pretty cool. Let me know which jersey you think I should wear. Nations Championship, kind of want to watch, and Sky TV at it again. Anyway, you guys let me know your thoughts, and I'll talk to you again soon. See you later.